All right, so there's a lot going on the internet right now about dress code. So I'm gonna get my barber opinion on this shit here.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's simple rules. You pay attention to the simple rules and follow them. And as somebody that used to dress, like, motherfucker, we ain't always have it in the dress code. You there to learn. All this individuality that y'all trying to do, like, miss me. It go a whole lot deeper if you really look at the school to prison pipeline. But at the same time, it's like certain things just common fucking decency. Shit, my son wear uniforms.
And that's the thing I was thinking about. I'm like, y'all sitting there complaining about dress code. What if they had a fucking uniform? Like, the hell?
It's about time they enforce dress code because nowadays all these kids go to school in is flip flops and Nike shorts and short shorts and laces and
The Nike Tech, man. If I see another jet and 90-degree fucking weather with Nike Tech sweatsuit on, I lose my fucking mind.
Girls in pajama shorts and all that shit, pajama pants. I'm like, dog, there's a reason why they was called intimates back in the day.
Exactly, bro. Like, it's almost as if we're seeing people take the house and want to, like, okay, let me back up. I believe in comfort. You know what I'm saying? I'm a comfortable ass dude. But I also understand there's a time and place for everything. I can't go into certain situations with my pajama pants on. I shouldn't go to certain places with my hair tied all up and shit. Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hardly go anywhere in flip flops. Ain't that crazy? This is the first time I literally seen you come in flip flops to the barbershop. You always got on something. You don't come in flip flops. Most I've seen is Crocs. Like, dude, the only time you gonna see me go somewhere in flip flops, I literally gotta be going to go pick up food around the house, and I ain't feel like I got my flip flops, my socks on. I rush out, pick up the food, and come right back. I put on shoes everywhere because I never know what could happen.
But a lot of that has come from how we were raised up in the structure that we were given as kids. Like, when you leave the house, you supposed to look a certain way. You carry yourself a certain way. And your parents, I don't give a damn if you was Caribbean, American, or what. Your parents would beat the shit out of you if you left the house looking some type of way and embarrass that damn household.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is a no-go.
But also, too, back then, the neighborhood could police you. Your neighbor could say, hey, I seen your kid do this and da 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 da. My family's Jamaican, your family's Jamaican. Like, the neighbors could whoop us. So,
straighten you out, pop you.
Straighten you out. And it's like,
say something to you without the fear of retaliation or why you said something to my child.
Yeah. So, that's how it was. So, now when that went away, now it's like, that's why everybody's so free-nilly doing the most. I liken it to this. There's a reel I saw with a bunch of kids went to their first job interview. It was a group interview. Mm-hmm. All the white and Hispanic kids came dressed professionally. All the black kids came in shorts, do-rags, bonnets, flip-flops, and all that. None of them got a job, but they wanted to blame it on racism. I'm like, that's not racism, bro. It's a professional thing. Like, look at all the people that right now are saying that they're hiring and within 6 months firing Gen Z because they don't know how to conduct themselves.
They don't know how to handle themselves.
And that's how it goes. So it's like it's not like conforming to white, it's conforming to professionalism. Professionalism isn't white. Because some of them, like, I'll show you black professionals and somebody with a business degree. Black professionals are some of the meanest fucking people when it comes to business, when it comes to black people, because they hold us to a higher standard.
Oh, just for the sake of they know the standard that they got to uphold. Yeah. And they know the shit that they went through to get to that point. And they know what it's going to take to stay in that position.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand that, hey, it sound mean or fucked up. But, hey, this is what it's going to take for your ass to see success in this realm. Like, you could be on some hood shit if you want to and see a certain level of success. But if you want to see another level of success in a realm that you ain't never been, you got to do some shit you ain't have to do. And that calls for taking off the fucking Crocs and flip-flops and the bonnets and the fucking do-rags and putting on some proper fucking clothes.
Like, I got locks. One thing you notice about me when it comes to locks, my locks always done until I take it out for a week or two. And then what you see, it get washed and redone. I don't walk around here in my turban. I wear a turban every night. I don't walk around here with my turban.
Hell, I'm looking at my hair right now knowing I got to get my shit done. And I work from home. That's probably the only reason I even let my shit stretch like that, because I work from home.
You work from home. Look at that. But you know, when you got to present yourself, you want to present yourself because you go out in public, you go to your daughter events, when you go to your daughter events, I don't never see you dressed like, oh, the daddy that just rolled out of bed. You always dress a certain type of way when you go to her events to present yourself.
Cause I gotta, number one, I gotta be cool dad. You know what I'm saying? And number two, it's just extension of how I'm raised up, man. Don't embarrass nobody in your fucking house or how you looking when you outside in the streets.
Yeah.
That includes my child. Don't embarrass my child showing up to her event. Man, I done seen some parents show up to their kids' events. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, I know this ain't a fashion show, but god damn.
Like, our generation kind of different because we'll get yelled at if we go out with wrinkled clothes.
Boy, that's a whole nother conversation I think this generation gonna have to have.
Yeah, they don't know how to use an iron. They don't iron clothes. And I'm one to talk because I'm terrible with it. But man, when I pick up that shirt, it's like, nah, I need 5 minutes to iron this. I cannot walk outside like this.
I was just saying, we know the difference between shaking some shit loose and looking at it by, I can wear this, and looking at some shit with the wrinkles and then putting it on. Like, that ain't happening.
Like, man, they don't even have steamers.
I was just like, say, even if I gotta hit it with a steamer a little bit, knock a little couple of the wrinkles out. Like, all this conversation about dress code just be pissing me off. Cause like, start with the Tuskegee shit. Like, people really was up in arms. Like, oh man, they trying to teach the kids to conform to the white man world.
We call it Black University.
I was just finna say Tuskegee HBCU.
It's HBCU.
I feel like we in times now that people forgot about the struggle. And like a place like Tuskegee, they ain't gonna never forget about the struggle because they know what they were created in.
Now, you know what Tuskegee trying to go back to? Remember us as a people back then, as I say, we dressed in suits. We dressed to the nines. We always dressed neat every day, no matter what job you did. Even hustlers wore suits.
I told somebody, I said, you do realize the original gangsters wore suits.
Yeah, even Ali Sadiq, he got offended when he talked about his dad recently. Mm-hmm. And he talking about one of his uncles, his dad brother. And he like, my uncle was a gangster, my Uncle Matt. And he like, back then gangsters wore suits. He like, his uncle had a suit. He'd be bopping with hard bottoms, being a thug.
Yeah.
And that's how you do, because we come from the last generation where you didn't look your role. So what that means is that it's one thing I always frown upon. The dope boys that got gold teeth, that got locks, that dress like dope boys that always get harassed.
Can't elevate.
But whereas you got the dope boy that look like a nerd, that backpack just always look like he busy doing something, he never gets harassed. So I'll give you a prime example. When I had a Corolla with tints, I can get pulled over once in a while. I drove my cousin's Honda with tints, pulled over all the time. But one thing I'll tell you, my Audi limo tints never been pulled over. My BMW limo tints never been pulled over. My Infiniti limo tints never been pulled over. They classify you how you carry yourself.
And whenever somebody trying to tell some kids about how they carry themselves, it's a big ass fucking uproar.
Yeah, I'm always cognizant of how I carry myself. Like, I'm like, they're never gonna like, that's KJ's dad, or that's how you were raised. No.
So when I walk in place, they ain't got no choice but to know that's Taylor's dad. Like, she look just like me, goddammit.
but it ain't gonna be
what you saying. What you saying is spot on.
It ain't gonna be for your presentation. And then also too, like, as a barber, I'm just saying it's starting to be long. I'm like, oh, why you don't wash your hair? Why you don't take care of your hair? It goes deep, bro.
Yeah, and that's really what a lot of the dress code shit boil down to, because it's an extension of how they carrying themselves.
Yeah.
Like Dion's Prime said it best back in the day. Like, when you look good, you play good. You play good, you know what I'm saying? You feel good. Like, when you look good and you carry yourself a certain way, you gonna feel a certain type of way. You got fucking kids out here nowadays. All this mental health shit is ravaging these damn kids. Why not make them look good and not make them look good, but teach them how to, you know what I'm saying, dress a certain way to carry themselves when they look in the mirror or somebody else see them, that they approach them and they treat them in a better way. Cause right now when you look at these kids, have fun you want, like especially the ones with the goddamn ski masks on, you looking at them like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't even look their way.
Like, and then some of them like they just looking just disheveled, like you want to tell, like, hey man, come on, you ain't gotta look that way. And I know we come from a generation of sagging, but like even
nah, I'm gonna be honest.
Like even still,
like not less. Like, I know, yes, we come from that generation.
I won't say the generation, but even that shit, like we would police some of our own for like, bro, like put your goddamn pants up. Man. Like
I do it all the time to young boys. Like, pull your pants up, bro. You look ridiculous.
And we covered like half of people sad, but you had people that would rationalize, like, hey, bro, so if the police start running after you right now, who gonna get away? You not. Like, bitch, you gotta try and jack up your pants, then try and run full speed to hold up your pants. Like, bitch, you ain't getting nowhere. You not getting away. But like all that dress code shit, like anytime you see black people trying to teach the youth about how to be adults, like it's always a big fucking conversation. Like, oh no, they need to be individual. They need this, they need that.
No, we don't need to be individuals. You can be individuals on your own time. You're on the school's time, which is your job, and how your job has a dress code.
And you bring up a good point, like with the job shit. A lot of those schools are getting people prepared for the work world. Like you said before, bunch of kids going to fucking interviews in shorts and t-shirts and crazy. Like I remember doing an interview with a dude that when I worked for child support, and dude walked in there with a jean outfit on. I'm thinking to myself like, wow, why it gotta be the black man? Why it gotta be him?
Because they don't know no better. I mean, I remember my boy, he was getting a second job for extra money, and he did an interview at Target. And he was like, yo, I'm the only one that showed up in business casual. Everybody else was showing up any type of way. And it's like, just because they asked you to come get an interview don't mean you guaranteed the job, so come correct. You're still trying to make a great first impression. And I don't know what, man, it just goes deeper, man. And it's just like, every time they say, hey, y'all cosplaying or performing, conforming to be white. And it's like, yo, professionalism is not white. Look at how Asian businessmen carry themselves. Because you really want to see some sticklers. You think old black people, try old black Jamaicans when it comes to business. They sticklers.
That's that British colonial influence coming in.
They don't play. And to me, it's not cosplaying white. It's just the fact of, hey, you want to look as professional as possible, doing what you do. And I stand by this. Like I tell my son, school is your job. Your job is to get good grades and learn, not to play and not to dress up, not to do all that. It's your job. And my mom preached that to me back then. And keep in mind, I went to a magnet school and I graduated with a 3.0 average. But still, it's a job. And I never looked at it like that until I became an adult. That's your job. So your job got a dress code. I wish I would show up to work right now without my uniform on. I can dress how I want when I cut hair, and even then I don't dress any type of way. Because I'm never in a tank top. I'm never in cut-off sleeves. Because I be leaning over people.
Even when I do my security, like I work from home, but even when I gotta go to the office, at the very least, it's business casual. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put a full suit on and run into the office real quick, but I'm not gonna go into the office how I be looking when I roll out of bed, turn my computer on.
Yeah.
Like even when I do my security gigs, like I've seen cats do bodyguard work, and I be looking at them, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like what do you got
Shorts,
on, my nigga?
black t-shirt, sneakers,
like just
put on a suit.
Like even if you ain't got a suit on, even if your client be like, hey, I want you to look, military or blend in or just casual, like
black pants, black polos.
Yeah, you look, you know what I'm saying, carry yourself properly. I see cats with just t-shirts and fucking like dressed ass sneakers and shit, like a fucking hoodie on, looking mean and shit. I'm like, bro, like, okay, the force is one part of what we here for. But the other part is, gotta do, we almost like a concierge. Like you can't be sitting there trying to fix shit or make some shit happen, trying to finesse some shit, trying to talk to a motherfucker to make some shit happen, looking like a goddamn thug.
It's the difference between why your clients tell you, hey, come into the club with us, come into the section, they offer you to hang out, they offer you a drink, and another one where they say, hey, you got us in? Hey, stay in the car. That's a major difference because you're presentable.
All right, and I know how to carry myself.
Even when it comes to speaking proper English. And some people are like, nah, I'm always going to stick to this. I'm like, nah, that's not keeping it real, dude. That ain't how you talk to speak English. That's not English.
Now, I'm not going to speak the Queen's English like my grandfather, but I know how to, enunciate words and make sure people understand what I'm saying and make sure that I'm not being judged. Because, like, the biggest thing is people don't want to accept that you're going to be judged regardless. You control what people judge y'all for.
Yeah, why give them extra ammo?
Like, I ain't going to never give a bitch a loaded gun to shoot me with. So why would I give a motherfucker ammo to talk shit about me or judge me on? Like that, and that's one of the things I taught at FCC when I taught in business classes. people came from them classes from all walks of life. And my idea was like, okay, I'm gonna meet you where you at. And I'm gonna bring you where you want to go. And part of that is making them look at themselves and understand, like, listen, you gotta want more for yourself, want better for yourself, and carry yourself in a certain way to where when people look at you, you are controlling the narrative. Like, you control what people judge you off of. You want to get on some bullshit to judge you off of? Cool. But if you want to finesse their ass and play the game, like, like they gonna try and finesse you, then you need to know how to fucking carry yourself.
And the only time you can even think about remotely dressing like that or carrying yourself like that is when you got fuck you money. And most of them don't have fuck you money. Most people don't have fuck you money. That's why Steve Jobs could get up and wear the same thing every day. You got 1,000,001 outfits for the same thing.
And that's what the people love to bring. Oh, what about Steve Jobs? What about Mark Zuckerberg?
Billionaires.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a billionaire. You're not even a millionaire. You're not even a thousandaire. So it's like you just gotta have better sense than that. But one thing I'm always when I go to work, I dress.
Think about this: Mark Cuban, known for being like sweatshirts and jeans and shit, but when he on Shark Tank,
Suit,
motherfucking the suit. Every episode of Shark Tank,
in a suit.
Every episode.
David John, where he became a millionaire off of.
FUBU, sweatsuits.
Everything now.
Every time you trying to get, you know what I'm saying, present yourself in the public, it's a suit.
It's a suit.
Like, people don't understand, like, it's a time and place for you to wear your bonnets and your do-rags and hang out and you know bullshit. But it's time and place for everything.
But we gotta protect our hair. Stop getting them hairstyles that you gotta protect like that.
Man, I had a woman comment on the post on TikTok talking about, well, I'm sorry as a black woman. And that's another thing. Quit trying to tell me as a black woman, as a this, as that. Like, motherfuckers, like...
like I'm raising a black woman.
Like, I'm raising one. Like, goddamn, me and my little black woman refuses to come out the house in her bonnet. You talking about as a black woman, when I travel and I get on the plane, this is some hairstyles that I don't want to mess up. Right? You know, I want to take me a nap on the plane. So I'm going to put them 2 rollers in the bonnet in. Not like, baby, like, you putting rollers in and a bonnet, like, come on, like, that's hood shit. Like, if you don't want to freshen your fucking hairstyle up when you land, just say that. If you too lazy to fucking do that, just say that. But don't sit there and try and pass off ghetto shit with black culture. Like, I'm tired of that shit.
But back then, they had a little bit of class to them. They'll get a silk wrap. It'll look neat. It'll be down. They'll tie it like they look like one of them debutantes. And they'll keep it low key. But the bonnets now, they done got loud and proud. Even boys are wearing bonnets. And I'm looking like, when did that happen?
The boys in bonnet shit is just fucking ridiculous to me. Like, and that shit, like, that's that, like, I don't even want to call it an extension of being a metrosexual, because metrosexuals still had their manhood to them.
Man, please, some of the metrosexual you see prettiest boys is the biggest motherfucking thugs that they men. You
know what I'm saying? Like, metrosexuals, they still were men. Like, this shit is just like they trying to purposely blur the lines.
Like, I work for a corporation, right?
Yeah.
Corporation, their rule is you better have company branded apparel on at all times.
Yeah.
Young kid got caught with a hat that ain't company apparel. Because the company sell hats just like that. You feel me? So it's stuff like that. You think he can argue? It's the same thing. You can't come into my establishment any type of way if those are the rules. If I tell you, hey, this is an upscale shop, don't come in here in flip-flops. You come in here business casual. You come in here relax. You can come in here with shorts, business casual. But I'm coming here with flip-flops because that ain't what we're trying to present.
And that's what people don't understand. You got like people go, oh, I got my rights. Like, you're right, you do have rights. But businesses and entities have their rights as well.
Yeah, I have a right to refuse service.
I used to work at Light Club Rockwell, high-end shit. Man, when I tell you they would keep their standard. Like, that's why I really understood about not cheapening your brand and understanding your brand worth. Because they didn't give a fuck how much money you had. If you wasn't in dress code, or you wasn't like dressed like, even like rich ass women that came that dressed like sluts, oh, you can't get in here.
You're not getting in.
Dude came, you know when them furry Gucci sandals was the shit?
Yeah.
A-Rap dude came with them bitches on. Oh, buddy, I have a section. Not with those shoes on, you don't. Oh, but they're Gucci. But it was like, I don't give a damn. The man was like, no, you gotta have full shoes on. You know, those are not acceptable.
Oh, the one with the back cut out.
And the fur. You're like, but these, you know how much these cost? You're like, I don't care how much they cost. You not getting in. Oh, but I got a section. So we'll refund your money.
Yeah.
Like,
We're not gonna argue with you.
But yeah, man, you bring a good point though. Business have rights too, just like people have rights. And people sit there and want to think their rights are bigger than other people's rights. Like, nah, you just like you said, you gotta have the leverage. If you don't want to adhere to my rights, you can't come get cut in my shop. You don't want to follow the dress code, don't go to that school.
It's like when I shut down people from cursing in the shop. You see kids around, old people, what you cursing for?
Yeah, that's how you carry yourself. And the thing is, now, I think what it all boils down to is we at that generation, that age, we're in that generation where we gotta kind of enforce the guardrails.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be situations where we're gonna feel like people gonna be like, oh no. You're gonna be like, nah, man, nah, this is what it is, bro. Like, this is what respectable people, this is how respectable people carry themselves.
Yeah. There's certain things you do, like, hey, no, we don't do that. You arguing in public with your girl, don't do that up here. We don't do that. You're a man. Don't do that.
Like,
keep that private.
Like, I'll be honest, bro. My dad smokes, but I've never seen this man smoke around kids or smoke inside of a building.
Nah.
Ever. 42 years old. I can never remember this man ever smoking inside.
Inconspicuous somewhere, do his thing, and then come back. And one thing, like I always tell people, just because I burn, don't mean it's cool that I smell like a pound. That you can tell that I.
It's by how you carry yourself.
How you carry yourself. Like, oh, like, damn, you smoke? Like, yeah, because you ain't gonna smell it on me. You ain't gonna do this and that. And you stick to it.
Yeah. Appreciate you, dog, for the content.
No problem. Chop it up. Do your thing.
And that from a barber, man, that sees people in fashion every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 20 years cutting them. Dude, I'm not in. Like, certain things just need to stop. And we as a people just need to cut it out. Like, our people in the come from greatness. It's time we stick to that instead of being mediocre.
Oh man, that's what I tell my daughter. Y'all, I ain't jump because of the alcohol. I jump because he spit some shit.
Yeah, we need to stop being mediocre. We come from greatness. Carry ourselves with greatness.
I tell my daughter all the time: if you want to be great, do great shit. If you want to be mediocre, do mediocre shit. You want to be average, do average shit. You got a choice.
It's like back then, baiting buckets, and then when you get older, you be like, "This ain't good for me. Stop baiting buckets." So I held myself accountable not to date buckets.
Don't date the bottom of the barrel, guys.
Don't date the bottom of the barrel.
Leave the low hanging fruit on the tree.
Just because you dress like a slut don't mean I need to indulge. Like, yeah, that's good for you. Keep that over there, though. Don't bite off of everything. Everything that's shiny ain't a diamond.
Boy, it's gonna be a lot of motherfucking clips on this one.
It's just the truth.